Hello, my friends, and welcome to another edition of the RP Experience. Uh, Thanks for coming here. Hit the like button, please. um, and thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for viewing the video. Today's topic is going to be about something I've often thought about. It is about men and women being just friends. Is it possible? Now, I believe it's possible for a man to be friends with a woman, but it has to be certain conditions. I know women can be friends with men because you do it all the time. Now, in a way, it's not, how can I say this? It's not really bad, but however, though, being older, I now see how this happens. Okay, let's say you're a female and you have a bunch of guy friends. Let's say you have 100 guy friends. Now, I can pretty much bet out of 100 of those guy friends, at least 90 of them like you. Now, of course, though, that's taken into account if they're single, if they're in a relationship and stuff like that. Even though a man could still be attracted to a woman. However, being attracted to someone isn't the problem. It depends on how you behave and what you do with that. That's why I would often say that when men and women are discussing about infidelity and stuff like that, I mean, we have to be honest. As a woman, you're going to be attracted to another man, and as a man, you're going to be attracted to another woman. But however, though, even with that knowledge, you should still respect your relationship, both of you, and certain things you shouldn't do to make your partner feel uncomfortable. Anyway, back to, can men and women be friends? Yes, women can be friends with men because you do this often. And what women will do is, if you're in a relationship with a man, like be it a boyfriend or a husband, many times you will run to another man and tell your relationship problems to that man. Now, as I say, 9 times out of 10, that guy probably likes you. He might give you good advice, or he might give you advice to sabotage the relationship. Now, I understand why you do that, because sometimes you're going through something with your man and he doesn't want to talk to you, and you want to find answers, and you will go to another guy to try to get those answers. Not all the time. Sometimes I think it's a manipulation thing of like filling in gaps of what your boyfriend or husband isn't doing and getting it from another guy and stuff like that. And that's not right, because you're leading that other guy on, and a lot of you know what you're doing. Some of you don't, but a lot of you know what you're doing. Now, as for men being friends with women, most men would say no. Like I say, 90% of those guys will like a girl. But for me, I look at it this way. One, and as I say, it has to be certain conditions. One, that woman might be married. She might be in a relationship already. Now, unless if you know that her boyfriend is total trash or something, and you're just waiting in the wings for something to happen, most guys will pull like a Drake or a Future and still try to get with the girl on the slide or wait for an opening to slip on in, even though she's with somebody else. Now, if she's not with another man, and let's say she's single. Now, this is where things get complicated, because if you're an attractive woman and let's say that guy likes you and he's single too, he's going to definitely feel like you two should pair up. He might not come out and say it unless if he's the thug or the bad boy. That's where they win at because they don't play this game. They're more direct. That's where nice guys go wrong a lot of times because they try to out nice and try to wait for a moment for something to happen, which a lot of times, sometimes it may never happen, you know, unless if she was already attracted to you at the get-go. But I also think it's still possible for a man to be friends with a woman if he looks at her as a sister. They grew up. He doesn't see her that kind of way. If he's in a relationship and he doesn't want to mess his stuff up, but yeah, he still cares about you or something like that. I mean, I have a lot of female friends, or rather associates. Only thing I would say is, knowing myself, I wouldn't be like real close friends with a woman. I wouldn't like hang out with her all the time and share all my deepest, darkest secrets and just get real emotionally close to her, because pretty much, especially if she's attractive, my type, I'm going to start liking her. And that's where, you know, as men, we have to be conscious of not getting ourselves in that type of situation. You know, if you like her, I think you should be direct. But however, not direct as like saying I love you and we should be together and stuff like that. I guess press for the date. Do more things that will separate, well, in her mind, that you're just a guy friend that might be, you know, she might think is gay. Like, well, you know, we're just friends. He's my gay best friend, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're not like that and you're trying to get close to that girl, then you need to open up your mouth and try to go on a date or do a Netflix and chill, or just do things that will get you more in a position to be in a relationship. So I think under those stipulations, though, a man and woman can be friends. You know, it can't be no type of romantic stuff going on. They have to see each other as siblings, or either one or both of them have